Jussie Smollett is found guilty on 5 out of 6 counts of faking a hate crime. He is found guilty on, disorderly conduct. Yeah, he for faking a hate crime. Sorry I've been gone for a week. I've been dealing with some stuff in the back end. Dealing with a new website for the gaming website, the Machinima and all that sort of stuff. I wanted to take a break as well. Like, the news is starting to get a little depressing. But hey, why'd I come back on one a day? I was gonna make a video today anyway, and this is just literally the bleach on the overpaid actor. Oh wait, sorry, that actually apparently happened. But yeah. So, Jussie Smollett has been found guilty of 5 out of 6 accounts for lying to the police about a fake crime. Now, it's interesting that CNN is able to summarize this in a paragraph. This is CNN's website. This is not a mock website. This is their own website. And it just says, a jury has found former Empire actor guilty of 5 counts of disorderly conduct for making false reports to the police that he is a victim of a hate crime in January. They literally summed it up in a paragraph. Not, hey, sorry, we were wrong. Not, hey, oh my God, our bad. We pushed this narrative because it fitted our agenda. But literally summed it up in a paragraph. Way to go. Way to go. See you then. You are the bastion of fake news. You really, really are. Obviously, the Daily Caller has got an article that is somewhat longer than a paragraph. It's interesting. 7 News has got a page that is somewhat longer than a paragraph. But the people that literally pushed this as a crime seemingly only have a paragraph to say about it. It's really telling, isn't it? Hey, maybe Don Lemon wrote this. Who knows? Who knows? But Jussie Smollett found guilty in hate crime hoax. Disgraced actor Jussie Smollett was found guilty of 5 charges relating to a false police report that he filed alleging he was the victim of a racist and homophobic hate crime. Smollett, who starred for 5 seasons of the Fox show Empire, by the way, he's on Fox. Fox guy, literally claiming, who's gay, by the way, is literally claiming that America is oppressing him. Couldn't fucking work that out, could you? By the way, he's also getting paid how much dollars per episode? I think he was getting like, towards the end, he was getting like $1 million an episode or some shit. So, Smollett, who starred 5 seasons of Empire, was convicted of 5 charges of disorderly conduct and faces up to 2.5 years in prison. Ouch. A first-time offender, he is likely to be sentenced to probation or community service. Look, at the end of the day, obviously it's disappointing that that happens. It's disappointing that at the end of the day that he is going to get probation or most likely community service. But here's the best thing, is that Jussie Smollett will now be known as the fake hate crime guy. He has done so much to discredit these hate crimes in America. You know, this America supposedly has an epidemic of hate crimes. So to the point where they literally have to go through and literally fake them. Chicago is so full of hate that you have to fake the crime. Yeah. So the verdict is in count 1 guilty, count 2 guilty, count 3 guilty, count 4 guilty, count 5 guilty, count 6 not guilty. I wonder what count 6 was. I'd be interested to know. So he faces 6 disorderly conduct charges for making a false report. Each account was because of each lie that he told. So apparently one of them wasn't a lie. Smollett claims that while at 2 a.m. in Chicago in 2019, two men shouted racist and homophobic slurs at him before punching him, pouring bleach on him, and hanging a noose around his neck. Allegedly, the assault received widespread condemnation, with media figures and politicians asserting that he was a victim of modern-day lynching. By the way, this was then used to also try and bring in an anti-lynching bill. Yeah, maybe we should also look at canning that as well, right? Smollett later claimed that he was assaulted due to his criticisms of Donald Trump, because this is mega country, bitch, supposedly. However, police later determined that Smollett and two staffers of Empire, who were his best friends, by the way, and his trainers and stuff like that, who he also paid $3,500 to, supposedly for a training program, staged the attack. One of the staffers, I'm not going to try and say that name, I'm going to butcher it, testified that Smollett orchestrated the hoax in order to gain positive media attention, which he definitely got until it came out. Another staffer testified, his brother, testified that Smollett asked him to pull the punches so he didn't hurt him. Smollett also testified that him and the first guy engaged in a sexual relationship. I want to get to this in a sec. And consumed drugs together. He also testified that he paid the brothers $3,500 for a meal plan and personal trainer, although the brother testified that the payment was to stage the assault. So, why is this outing this brother as gay a big thing? Is because these brothers are from Nigeria, and certainly in Nigeria, being branded homosexual is still a death sentence. If you want to talk about homophobia and stuff like that, let's talk about Nigeria. I'll wait for the left to chime in on that one, right? Basically, Smollett could have easily just painted a target on this guy's back because of outing him as gay. To save his own skin, he outed a guy and possibly got the guy injured or hurt. Who knows? But if this guy goes back to Nigeria, he could end up dead because of this. Thanks, Jussie Smollett. Smollett was initially charged with 16 counts of disorderly conduct. However, the State's Attorney Office dropped the charge in a move that some observers alleged was politically motivated. A special prosecutor was later appointed by Cook County Judge to oversee the case. So it'd be interesting why they didn't go through with all 16. Now, the reason why this is so funny is because when he was doing his media tour, going on about this crime, this fake hate crime, he was going on about how he's demanding justice. Well, Jussie Smollett, you're about to get a whole lot of justice, buddy. Be careful what you ask for. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, the Twitter meltdown has begun. Andia Grande, what happened to Jussie makes really sick to my stomach. I can't believe this shit is literally still happening every day. What kind of world? Blah, blah, blah. Now, this was sent on the 29th of the 1st in 2019. So these are the old tweets. These are the leftist talking points that were used by the celebrities to push this man as a victim. Makes you wonder how many people are going to go through and put out a retraction. Probably never. Violet Davis, I don't know who that is, but anyway, oh my god, this is why the LGBT community fight to be seen and protected against hate. You need to be protected against your friends. Just asking. Because that's what they were. They were his friends. They were having a sexual relationship and doing drugs together. Somehow, I don't think that Jussie Smollett need to be protected from these Nigerian brothers. Maybe the Nigerian brothers need to be protected from Jussie Smollett. He doesn't seem like he might be a good influence. John Legend, sending love to Jussie and the Smollett family after this horrific attack. Yeah. George Takai from Star Trek. This is horrific. What country do we live in? Apparently a country where fake hate crimes have to be done. To prove a point. Time's Up is Jussie Smollett has always been a part of the Time's Up family. Our hearts are with him and the Smolletts and those who have been the target of this kind of despicable hate. That they have to fake. Because there's so much hate. There's so much hate in America right now, we need to fake it. Just because we can't find any real examples. But there's so much of it. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's just... Is that Liam Withy? Whatever? Yeah. So, yeah, at the end of the day, obviously this did not age well. And obviously people are just laughing at them. It's just... Yeah, people are saying Mark Ruffalo also is going to call him Juju. Like, yeah, it's... Kamala Harris chimed in on this. Biden chimed in on this, I believe. So at the end of the day, it's just, yeah, it's... Yeah, it hasn't gone well. And there's obvious reasons why the left doesn't really want to talk about this in the news. There's a reason why CNN has got a paragraph talking about this. I'm surprised they even talked about it at all. Although they'll probably get called out if they didn't, right? But like everybody else, like if I just type in, let's just type in Jussie Smollett found guilty. Right? And let's just see how many articles are on this and how many of them... Alright, let's just do that one. I don't know what the USA Today is like. Brisbane Times is obviously in Australia. 7 News is obviously we've already seen. ABC News, right? We'll open that one. Shaking My Head. The Guardian. That sounds like it, right? So let's just see how many of these guys have a paragraph. Right, more than a paragraph. 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 It's weird. CNN seem to be the ones that only seem to be really don't want to talk about this. It's weird that. Maybe it's because there's some relation to Don Lemon and Jussie Smollett. Like a text message, maybe. Who knows? But guys, obviously that'll be it where I'll leave it today. Obviously, guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously, this video has been helpful. Please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video. We are back. Jussie Smollett is found guilty of faking a hate crime. We can say it now. It's no longer alleged. Jussie Smollett, don't drop the soap. Although, like I said, chances are he's just going to get community service, which is disappointing. Sure. But we have to take the win here. At the end of the day, the win is the fact that we have proof that there are fake hate crimes in America. And Jussie Smollett, you are now the poster boy. So someone, please run and update IMDb or Wikipedia or whatever it is to put Jussie Smollett's face on a fake hate crime article. Because at the end of the day, we now have legal reasons for that. Have a great night and enjoy yourself, everybody.